Well, we are joined by the three coaches of water polo, Willo Rodriguez, Merrill Moses, and head coach Terry Schroeder. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, what a eclectic group we have here, really special group. All of you have written so much history for Pepperdine water polo, but for the sport of water polo as well. Coach Schroeder being the national coach for the last 8 years, coming back here to Pepperdine. What's it like? What are the most exciting things now for you coming back and coaching college water polo?
Yeah, I think the greatest thing for me is just coming back to this, just the college energy and the college kids, and I think there's a realization for me that I can have, in a lot of ways, a much greater impact as a coach and as a person at the college level. We get to spend more time with these kids than their parents, so it's a big responsibility, and yet I look at it as really kind of a mission. You know, it's a lot of fun, and hopefully these kids can leave here having learned a lot of really important life lessons. But I'm having a lot more fun than I've had in a long time.
And you already spent a lot of time with both of your assistant coaches, Merrill and Willo, as players. What are some of your favorite memories for these two former players of yours here at Pepperdine?
Well, they're both obviously great players who have been an important part of this program. Willo I only had 2 years with. He came in as a junior college transfer, and he was like the ever-ready bunny. You know, he never stopped. He wanted to be in there all the time, and I think his smile, just his infectious smile, is something that always draws me to him. He's such a loyal person, and he loves the game. He just loves the game. I mean, and every time he's out there, he's going to give it his best, and he was going to fight to win that possession. And that's the kind of player, obviously, that we look for here. And then, as far as Merrill, I think I have some great memories of Merrill. The first tournament we played in, the first big tournament we played in against UCLA at the SoCal tournament, I remember a big 6-on-5, and Merrill's in the cage, he was starting goalie, and we're talking about what we want to do, timeout, and looked at Merrill and said, who do you want to shoot? And he said, I don't care, coach, I'm going to block it. And that was Merrill. And I think in the 4 years that he played here, he might have had one bad quarter. He played consistent, he was solid, and certainly one of the best memories has to be our national championship, where he was one of the co-MVPs, and played amazingly well to help us win our national championship.
Merrill, we'll come to you now as a assistant coach under your former coach. What are some of the biggest lesson, maybe the best lesson that you've learned from Coach Schroeder that you're applying now?
Obviously, I've been with Coach Schroeder for many years. Played with him, played for him in college, and then played for him for 8 years in national team, and now am coaching with him. But probably the biggest memory, he's taught me a lot of life lessons, but the number one thing he's taught me is basically water polo. The game of water polo kind of relates to a lot of the game of life. And basically, if you give 110% in the water and you always have your teammates back and you have that tight family team bond, you're going to succeed in life and in the pool, because everything in life is a team. Your family's a team. When you work, if you decide to be in water polo or in the business world, you're going to be in a team atmosphere. And he taught me how to be a great team player, and that's why I think I succeeded so much in the pool and now out of the pools, because obviously we're a great team. You got to be able to rely on your teammates, and you're never going to do anything individually in a team game.
And Willo, how about you, from being a player here at Pepperdine under coach and now coaching with him? What has been some of the biggest lessons for you?
For me, the lesson that stands out the most, he gave us a speech when I was a junior here, maybe 11 years ago, and he talked about being balanced and having balance in your life. And what I took to heart was how he was able to juggle everything and be good at everything he does. And that's something that throughout the years, not only coaching here, coaching club or coaching at other universities, I've always tried to tell our athletes to try to have balance, to be successful in the classroom, be successful in the water, and be successful, like Coach Merrill just talked about, in the game of life. that's definitely the lesson that I took when I played for him.